upcoming mortgage rate and what sellers must understand in 2026. Let's talk about something that's keeping a lot of homeowners stuck right now. And I mean stuck mentally, financially, and emotionally. It's something I hear almost every day. I would sell, but interest rate is way too good. And if you're thinking that, you're not alone, because millions of homeowners locked in rates at 2 to 3% range over the last few years. And now, looking at today's rates, the idea of giving up that feels like a step backwards. It feels expensive and it feels uncomfortable, and for many people, it feels like a mistake. Hi, my name is Rima Rafeh with the Rafeh Group with the XP Realty here in Santa Clarita Valley, Los Angeles area. And today, I want to walk you through what's really happening with this rate lock in effect, why so many homeowners are hesitating to sell, and most importantly, how to think through this the right way so you can make a decision based on strategy, not fear. Because here's the truth. This is one of the biggest factors shaping today's housing market. Not lack of buyers, not lack of demand, but lack of movement. People who would normally sell are staying put. And that's creating a ripple effects across the entire market. Now, let's start with what rate lock-in actually is. It's simple. You have a low interest rate on your current home, maybe 2.25%, 3%. And now, if you were to buy another home, your rate would likely to be significantly higher. So when you compare your current payment to what a new payment could look like, it feels like a big jump. And that feeling is real. It's not imagined. Payments are higher at the higher rates, but the mistakes most sellers make is only looking at that one piece of the puzzle. Because of real estate decisions are not just about the rate. They're about lifestyle, equity, timing, opportunity, and long-term positioning. Now let's talk about why this is such a powerful psychological barrier. Because it's not just financial, it's emotional. You feel like you won by locking in lower rate. And now selling feels like giving that up. It feels like losing something valuable. But here's the shift in thinking I want you to consider. Your home is not just a rate. Your home is an asset, and sometimes holding into a low rate can cost you more an opportunity than you realize. Now let's talk about what that looks like in real life. Maybe your home no longer fits your needs. Maybe you've outgrown it. Maybe your lifestyle has changed, and maybe you want to relocate, and maybe you want to access your equity, but you're staying because of the rate. And what happens over time is that decision starts to feel heavier because you're not staying because it's the best choice. You're staying because it feels like the safest choice. And now let's talk about the market impact of this. When homeowners stay put, inventory stays low. And when inventory stays low, competition for available homes increases. That means prices can remain supported even when rates are higher. That's one of the reasons we haven't seen major price drops in many markets. Now let's talk about the opportunity side, because this is what most people miss. When fewer sellers are listing, that means less competition. If you do decide to sell, your home stands out more. Buyers have fewer options, and that can work in your favor. So let's do the math, because this is where clarity comes in. Yes, your new rate may be higher, but what about your equity? Many homeowners have built significant equity over the past few years. That equity can be used to offset a higher payment, reduce your loan amount, or reposition your finances. And let's talk about strategy, because this is where you move from fear to control. Instead of asking, should I give up my rate? Ask, what is the best overall move for my situation? That might mean selling now. It might mean waiting, but the decision should be based on your goals, not just your rate. And now let's talk about the buyer's behavior, because this matters too. Buyers today are already operating in a higher rate environment. They are used to it. They are adjusting. So while you may feel like rates are high, buyers see today's rate as normal. That's their baseline. Let's talk about timing again, because this comes up a lot. Waiting for rates to drop sounds logical, but timing the market perfectly is very difficult. Rates may go down, prices may go up, competition may increase, so waiting does not always create a better outcome. And let's not forget about flexibility. There are ways to structure deals that make higher rates more manageable. Seller credits, rate buy downs, negotiation strategies. There are tools that can be used to create balance in a transaction. And let's talk about mindset, because this is where everything starts. If you view your rate as something you cannot let go of, you will feel stuck. But if you view your home as a part of a larger financial and lifestyle strategy, you start to see options. And let's bring it all together. The rate lock-in effect is real. It's influencing the market. It's influencing decisions, but it should not be the only factor guiding your choice. Because the goal is not to hold on to a rate forever. The goal is to make the best decision for your life, your finances, and your future. So if you are thinking about selling but feel stuck because your current rate, take a step back. Look at the full picture. Look at your equity, your goals, look at your options, and make a decision based on strategy, not fear. And if you need help walking you through that decisions and understanding what makes the most sense of your situation, I would love to guide you through it. My name is Rima Rafeh, again with the Rafeh Group here with the Exp Realty in Santa Clarita Valley, Los Angeles area. And if you do like this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you in the next one.